What do you do? What's going on, Lou Gang? Welcome back to the Lou TV9. I am your host, YouTube Lou, and we are back with another episode of Dynasty Warriors Origins. In the last episode, we was talking about taking over the south side of the region and actually establishing Ooh as somebody, or establishing Ooh as a force that can even go against South South's forces. Now we're about to continue the story, so let's see what's going on.
Have you heard the news? Liu Biao of Jing died the other day. And Cao Cao is not a man to miss an opportunity. I'm sure he will begin his southward advance.
Should he take Qing province,
Damn,
his conquest of the realm will become virtually unstoppable.
My bad, you guys drinking a
For
Pepsi?
Wu to survive
in
the face of such a threat, we must strengthen our kingdom until we have the power to rival him. And that will require more territory.
So we gotta get on the move.
Yes, and we must do so as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will fall into Cao Cao's hands.
We can't have
But
that.
first, there is something we must do in preparation. A task you two would be well suited for. I want you to act as messengers to send our condolences and meet with Liu Biao's successor, Liu Song. While there, find Liu Bei, who is said to be staying with him, and subtly ask him to join our side.
There is, however, a possibility that Cao Cao has already made a move. He did consider Liu Bei a threat, after all.
Okay.
You're a longtime acquaintance of Liu Bei and his men, are you not?
Yes, I am.
So let me ask you this. What kind of man is Liu Bei, in your eyes?
A very benevolent man. That's what he is. A man of compassion, a man with great potential. Yeah. He's a man of compassion for sure.
Sounds like the exact opposite of Cao Cao, who favors reason above all. Unlike a man of reason, one of compassion can be swayed by momentary emotions. Perhaps that changeability is what Cao Cao fears so much. Whatever the case may be, bringing Liu Bei to our side will be a necessity in countering Cao Cao. Good luck, you two. The fate of the House of Sun depends on you.
Alrighty. Okay, we made our way to Jing province. The question is, where is Liu Bei even
Have you
at?
heard? They say Cao Cao invaded Xingye with a huge army.
Xingye? Isn't that where Lord Liu Bei is?
It was. But apparently he fled and headed to Shanyang to ask Lord Liu Song for help. Then, Lord Liu Song went and surrendered right away, instead of trying to shelter Lord Liu Bei. He probably didn't want him around because he was so well liked by Lord Liu Biao.
So, do you know if Lord Liu Bei is safe?
These are just rumors, but I hear he left and took the people of Xiangyang with him to seek help from Lord Liu Qi in Qiansha.
You mean everyone in Xiangyang? That's incredible!
Lord Liu Bei was extremely popular with the people there. I guess they all wanted to go with him.
It appears things are rather tense. Cao Cao is moving much faster than we thought. Let's see if we can head to Jiangxia. And let us hope Liu Bei is still safe.
We can do. Let's go. There he goes.
I did not expect Cao Cao to make his move this quickly. But I am glad you are safe, Lord Liu Bei. Though I must say I was surprised that you've brought your people with you.
We would not have made it here if not for the remarkable efforts made by everyone. And by Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Zhao Yun, and Zhuge Liang in particular.
We are thankful to them as well. For it would have been a grievous blow to lose you.
Of course.
And what might you mean by that? Compared to someone like Lord Sun Quan, who controls all of Jiangdong, I am but a minor leader without power or land.
Without power and land, perhaps. But you are also one of the few lords who garner a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
We believe that if we can join forces with you, we may even be able to counter Cao Cao. As we speak, he is seeking to take Jing Province, a critical territory. If his invasion is successful, both your forces and ours will soon be overrun.
Of course.
To put it simply, we believe our interests align. Lord Sun Quan has control over Qiangdong proper, and has even expanded Wu's reach by taking in the Shan Yue and minor lords. If you wish to take on Cao Cao, it may be worthwhile for you to ally with us.
We are very grateful for the offer. We have been searching for allies as well, so we would be...
Lord Liu Bei, may I interject?
Oh, Lord.
Lord Lu Su's offer is truly a gracious one.
Yeah.
However, I have a hard time believing that there is a consensus on this matter within Wu.
What do you mean?
Joining up with a small group like ours to fight against the mighty army of Cao Cao? That seems like mere bravado at best.
It pains me to admit it, but you're right. When we heard that Liu Song had surrendered to Cao Cao, we left for Jiangxia right away. Our orders in coming here were indeed to secure an alliance with Lord Liu Bei. But I cannot claim that our side has reached a consensus on the matter.
Then, it is only fair to obtain the agreement of those in Wu. For an alliance without mutual understanding will only bring division.
Okay. Makes sense.
Lord Liu Bei, I would like your permission to act as a messenger to Wu. I will convince the officers there and make this agreement a reality.
Hi, Juglion.
We've been called for a meeting. It seems a message from Cao Cao arrived just before we returned.
Okay. A call for surrender and offer from...
Oh, no. I don't think allying with us would benefit them much at this point.
No.
It called for our surrender, though the language was a little less direct. Perhaps we should have expected this, but those in Wu have split right down the middle, just as Zhuge Liang predicted. There are those who claim that victory is impossible against Cao Cao, and that we should surrender before any unnecessary bloodshed. And then there are those who say we should ally with Liu Bei and resist Cao Cao with everything we have. If there is anyone capable of uniting the two factions together, I can think of no one more fit for the task than Lord Zhou Yu. But unfortunately, he is away at the moment. He is likely busy taking measures of his own to make sure we are prepared for the coming danger.
And so I should do it.
Ultimately, the only way we can protect both our domain and our people is to rise up and rival Cao Cao for control of the realm. I've spoken of this plan before, haven't I? It isn't some impossible dream. I truly believe it can be done. Which is why I want nothing more than to convince every person of consequence in Wu to resist the urge to surrender.
Of course.
But for now, I'm off to meet with Zhuge Liang. You should make your way over to the war room to wait for our arrival.
Wartime.
I think we can all agree that fighting Cao Cao is extremely reckless. How can we possibly hope to win against such numbers? Territory should not take priority over the safety of the people of Wu. Is it not said that needless bloodshed is the mark of a foolish leader?
I never thought I would witness the likes of Lord Zheng Jiao. suggesting we kneel to a tyrant who manipulates the Emperor and exploits all in his path. The Yellow Turbans of Qing, the Heishen bandits. They gave in to Cao Cao and have achieved distinction under his command. But in reality, their lives have been robbed of all meaning, and they now exist as nothing more than toothless beasts at the mercy of the lash. Tyranny is all that lies at the end of the path to Cao Cao's feet. Once you become a slave to his power, it becomes impossible to break free. Do you really think we should abandon our pride and forsake our future just to avoid making the sacrifice necessary to protect them?
We do not find giving up on our land and our people to Cao Cao any more tolerable than you do. But if this is what it takes for our people's lives to be spared, then is it not the best decision we can make?
No.
He's right. There is no reason for us to sacrifice ourselves for pride. We will eventually
already
win
old,
back
just die.
everything taken from us.
So we'll eventually win back.
With all
How?
due respect, I am honestly a little disappointed in what I'm witnessing here. The Sun clan, renowned for its brave warriors, has such cowards for officers.
Nani?
How dare you?
Lord Liu Bei has no land to call home, and what soldiers and retainers he does have are far fewer in number than those of Wu. In spite of all that, he has sworn to never bend the knee to Cao Cao, and has even sent me to Wu to negotiate an alliance. He does so to save the people of Jing, who regard him with love and respect.
Of course.
And when I arrive here, all I see is Wu, for all its advantages, cowering beneath the shadow of Cao Cao, considering no option but surrender. No matter how many talented officers you assemble, or how well you govern your people, that cowardice makes all of Wu far weaker than Liu Bei alone.
All Liu Bei does is flee from battle to battle. He fled from Ji, he fled from Yo, and from Shu as well. He certainly has more courage than most, but only the foolhardy charge into battle without the strength to prevail.
So, tell us, Lord Zhuge Liang, are we to assume that you have discovered a way to defeat such a massive force?
Of course.
Yes. I came here knowing that if we fight alongside Wu in this battle, there is a way for us to win. But if the mere thought of having to face a powerful enemy has robbed you of the will to fight, I'll just have to come up with a new plan. Lord Sun Quan, I highly suggest you carefully consider your circumstances and your ability to lead.
Now look here.
Hey,
I
tell
understand
the
the doubts of Zheng Zhao and the others very well. Lu Su and Lord Zhuge Liang have also made a strong case. We will end the discussion here for the time being. I need some time to gather my thoughts on what has been said.
Hey, Julie, I'm just giving it to you straight up, my boy.
This is terrible. I'm a complete failure.
Lord have mercy.
What do you mean by that?
My father laid the foundations, and my brother built Wu into the kingdom it is today. And yet I can't even muster up the courage to defend it. The shame that I feel is overwhelming. I know full well that we must fight. Yet, I can't help but realize how little chance we have of winning.
That would make you
War
smart,
is
but
crucial to the survival of the kingdom. But we should not fight battles we cannot win. This is a basic principle of warfare.
sometimes you gotta
That
charge
is
head in to
true.
keep us from dying.
Lord Zheng Zhao was not by any means mistaken in his reasoning. If both sides are correct in their own way, then all that is left is for you to make your choice.
Surrender and be trampled upon, or fight and face certain defeat. I don't exactly have the best options to choose from.
Where did you get the idea that those were the only two paths?
Yep.
I think you should choose the third path. That is to say, You should bravely take the field, win the battle, and protect all that you hold dear.
Facts.
Is this not also what you had in mind, Lord Zhou?
Zhou, you have returned.
Yes, I've only just arrived. I'm a bit later than I had planned. But Lord Zhang Jiao and the others sure were grumbling up a storm. Zhuge Liang must have really caused a commotion at the meeting.
Perhaps his words were a little too bitter for them to stomach.
He must have thought that such an approach would be the only thing that could bring Wu to its senses. But Zhuge Liang's words were not meant to merely aggravate or inspire. I think he may actually believe that we can win. He plans to lead Liu Bei to victory, even if it means wringing every last bit of strength out of Wu. He would not have voiced his discontent so strongly without firm conviction. They are fully committed to this fight. We must make use of that. My lord, I speak to you now as a loyal retainer of the House of Sun. I have prepared a secret strategy that will ensure Cao Cao's defeat, but this plan cannot work unless we are able to use Liu Bei's forces. With my plan and the brave warriors in our ranks, we can protect the lives of our people, the domain of Wu, and everything we hold dear.
But this matter has divided us into two separate factions. What can I possibly do to convince everyone to unite as one? Even the soundest strategy is meaningless without the will to fight.
I will explain to them that there is a path to victory, and then I will urge them to reconsider. And if that isn't enough to inspire them to take action, well, we'll just have to appeal to their hearts instead of their minds.
Zhou Yu, welcome back.
Now even Lord Zhou Yu is insisting that we risk our lives in defiance. And just how do you plan on defeating an army of that size?
The size of Cao Cao's army certainly makes it a force to be reckoned with. But numbers can be deceiving. We must first compare the strengths and weaknesses of both sides. Our disadvantage lies primarily in our inferior numbers. But what do we have that we could use to our advantage?
The enemy is far from home, and they are also poorly trained. Most importantly, long boat journeys tend to bring sickness and fatigue.
Exactly.
Precisely so. And that's why we will fight them on the banks of Jing. No matter how imposing a force may be on land, on water, they become a mere jumble of poorly trained soldiers.
You have a point. Well, even a huge army makes for easy prey if its movements are sluggish.
As they will be slow to maneuver, all we need is a strategy to wipe them out before they have time to escape. What we will do is burn their entire fleet to ashes.
So we're to rely on nothing but unconventional tactics and sheer luck? Even if your fire attack were to succeed, how do you know we can win?
War is of course unpredictable, and I do not claim to have the ability to know the outcome of a battle before it is fought. But to consider no outcome but defeat before even taking the field, how is that any different than losing the battle before it even begins?
Yeah, old nigga.
Now, allow me to ask you all in plain words. Which path will you choose? Will you abandon the kingdom of Wu to live carefree lives without ambition? It is true that taking such a path may prolong your lives. You may even live long enough to reclaim your land and pride. But we would not be the ones to fight and die for the cause. That task would fall to none but our own children. Lord Sun Jian, Sun Ce, and all our forefathers. What would they think? Could you justify that choice to them? If you have even one small shred of pride left as retainers of the Sun clan, as the people of Wu, you will rise up, draw your weapons, and fight with all of your strength!
He's right! We must be the ones to protect Wu, no matter how powerful the enemy may be.
You can count me in. I'll honor my ancestors by fighting to the very end, so that my father and Ce can look down on me with pride.
There you go.
Those who wish to surrender should do so. That is, if there are any among us that don't mind licking the boots of our enemies.
So
Let
we
him know.
have no option but to fight.
You doggone right, old
However,
nigga.
This discussion is now over. This is a fight for our lives. A fight for all of the people of Wu, past, present, and future. We must defeat Cao Cao's forces once and for all!
One guy.
No, I am content with this decision. I was just collecting my thoughts, that's all. Where will this path lead the kingdom of Wu?
The righteous good Lord.
I have such admiration for this kingdom.
And so do I.
I'm sure in most kingdoms the leader gives orders from on high and everyone must obey. But not here. In Wu, no one is forced to serve blindly. We debate the merits of each choice and decide together.
Very admirable.
Yes, it's one of the things that I like most about our kingdom.
Yep.
But even so, it is very hard to get everyone to agree. I wonder how that last meeting would have gone without Zhou Yu and the others. If my father and brother were still alive to see how much Wu and I have changed, I wonder what they would say. Once gone, the dead can never come back to life. Yet, I can't help but wish I had the chance to show them. All that aside, it would be truly pathetic if we were to lose this war, given everything that's happened. I'm counting on you. We will use the unique strength of each of our soldiers to the fullest to achieve victory. That is the way of Wu.
Doggone right. We've been doing it for a long time, young one.
Lord Peng Tong, I know you're in there. Today's the day you're going to hear what I have to say.
Good grief! How's a man to relax with lords of the land barging in uninvited? I am a humble man of little consequence. It doesn't matter how many times you come here. Your problems are none of my concern.
Yes, I know what kind of man you are. But I have a reason for being so persistent in soliciting you to join our side. Lord Peng Tong, your help will be essential to bringing Wu closer to victory. Wu's victory will ensure the safety of the people of Jiangdong, which will in turn make it possible to protect the people of Jing.
Is this your attempt to convince me? Sorry to disappoint, but that won't work on me. All life is precious, but it's not my battle to fight.
I see.
Then
you have forced my hand. I shall have to rely on my last resort.
Last resort? Well, I'll
be
damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
I understand you are good friends with Lord Peng Tong. Please put in a good word for us with him.
Really need your help? Won't you take a side?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. Wu's leaders are a sinister bunch, aren't they? Fine, I'll help. But just this once.
Lord Peng Tong.
But don't expect me to swear fealty or anything like that. I'm going to do things my way, no matter what.
That's all we need, good buddy. That night, we're getting closer and closer to war.
Sorry to bring you here so late. In the coming battle against Cao Cao, I will need you to play a central role.
And what role is that?
There is a crucial factor which must go in our favor. I want you to ensure that it does. We were afraid to say it in front of the others, but executing this strategy will be about as difficult as threading a needle on horseback.
Cao Cao is not an enemy that can be defeated without a great deal of luck. Or perhaps even a miracle.
We intend to overwhelm Cao Cao's massive army with fire. But simply starting the fires won't be enough for the plan to work.
At this time of year, The winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north.
So it's not coming to the
Cao Cao's
south.
forces are attacking from the north.
Oh, okay.
So their ranks extend in the same direction. The wind will blow out our fires before they can spread.
Okay.
Of course, Cao Cao is well aware of this, and likely plans to position himself to our north. But the peasantry of Jing have informed us that there is a place where the wind blows from the south for a short period at this time of year.
Oh.
Chibi.
So that's what we'll fight.
They say there are times at night when a southerly wind blows down the cliffs on the southern coast.
Okay.
We want to take advantage of that brief gust of wind. We'll only get one chance, so we must not waste it. You have a technique for predicting the wind, do you not?
Ah.
To give this plan any chance of success, we're going to need that technique of yours.
Oh, you
We are
start the
currently
fire.
making the necessary preparations. You don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Please just focus your energy on predicting the winds. Our fate
Oh,
will be
God damn
decided
it.
at Chibi. We will defeat them if all goes according to plan. But everything depends on us engaging them at that precise location. So in
Alrighty.
this battle, we will repel the enemy vanguard and lead their main formation to Chibi. I want
Alrighty.
you all to act as if the final battle has already begun. Proceed with all due caution. Now the battle begins.
Alright. Okay, I get to play a major role in this one. Chibi.
Chibi. If everything goes according to Zhou Yu's plan, we might be able to win. But this is Cao Cao we're going up against here.
Yeah, don't be
I
scared
suspect
now,
he will bring
Fledgling.
even more troops than we expect. And I'm sure he'll have defectors from Jing advising him as well. We'll be in for a brutal battle if we underestimate them.
You're right. But I can promise you that we will do everything in our power to prevent that from happening. It's good to see you again so soon.
Hello, my
Lord
friend.
Lingtong. I believe this is my first time meeting you. Think nothing of it. It is we who should be thanking you. You've given us a chance to show the realm what we can do.
By the way, I saw your troops training, and I am very impressed. Wu is renowned for his navy, but I have never before witnessed such skill.
Yeah.
We've lived our whole lives by the Yangtze River. I don't think there's any force that can match our skill in naval combat.
Is that so? Well, skill is one thing, but wouldn't you say you're a little short on soldiers?
You mean you didn't know that before coming? That's really not something to be complaining about just before a battle.
Forgive him, Lord Lingtong. He did not mean to imply that we do not believe in your army's ability to win. But we have faced Lord Cao Cao many times. We are keenly aware how difficult his forces can be to defeat, even under the best of circumstances.
There's nothing to worry about. Numbers aren't everything in battle.
Let them know.
Haven't you been fighting long enough to know that? I would have thought it's obvious. Well, just you watch. We'll prove it, once and for all.
You only just joined our side. Don't act like you know everything.
I fought in a lot more battles than you, so I'll say whatever I think needs to be said.
Oh?
Yep. These two going at it again.
You got a problem with that?
Wu has such reliable and brave officers in its ranks. This has been true since the days of Lord Sun Jian, but now even more so. I am sure this is all the result of Lord Sun Ce and Lord Sun Quan doing their best to follow in their father's footsteps.
Of course.
You found a great lord to serve. As a friend, I couldn't be happier for you. Well, sorry for interrupting your discussion. We'll be on our way now.
Alright, my friend. Been my friend since the beginning. One guy.
Then make sure you tell them as much.
Yes, sir.
Ain't really been a
I
self
didn't expect to see you here. Did you need something from me? Oh, nothing especially important. I'm involved in governing the Shanyue, you know. But forget about me. It's almost time to head for the battlefield. You'd best get yourself ready before it's too late.
One guy, why do you sound like you sad or something?
Did you notice anything unusual about Lord Huangai just now? To tell you the truth, we've been hearing some very disturbing rumors lately. Someone might be leaking our plans to Cao Cao's forces. I do not wish to accuse him of such a thing, but...
Nah, it can't be one guy. He just... The battle has begun!
At Chibi. It is essential that we win here. Proud soldiers of Wu, let us use all of our wit and courage
Look at all
to
these
secure
guys.
a victory.
All this blue are on the battlefield. Yeah, you know I can do that, didn't you?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Exciting to be facing the greatest army in the land. Men, get ready to charge straight into their ranks.
Goddamn right we are.
Advance.
This is gonna be a battle of a lifetime. Finish!
The enemy officer.
I got a big role to play in this one.
Perfect plan failed.
A faultless battle. Your deeds truly won't go ignored.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hey, you, come here. You can hit them all you want to. You definitely not gonna hit me. Ah! Talking shit, got hit. Parry!
Enemy officer.
Oh, that nigga hopped on the boat and said, fuck it.
Handful of troops.
What the hell you doing?
Take them down myself.
The enemy offensive has been repelled. Advance with the ships.
Come on!
Make this battle ours. The army attack from the front to get their attention. Our detachment will circumvent the battlefield to strike from behind.
Commence the advance.
Not on my watch. Drop the ice!
Our preparations are now complete.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not forget about the Western Front. Use this opportunity to push further.
Begin the advance.
Let's go!
Estimate the strength of our forces.
Okay, I need to keep an eye on the wings, I know that.
Do not let them get close. Shield bearers, get ready. Brace yourselves. We will reach the enemy ships soon enough. Got this. Tables turned.
Barry!
Take that. It's not over yet.
Nope, it is not. Let them bells ring, Darlene. Barry!
It's true that the soldiers of Wu excel at naval warfare. We will head out to meet them and break their morale.
If you can.
We've managed to board without much of a problem. Let's cause some chaos to get their attention.
Wu Su. Now it'll get interesting. Take this.
Get your ass. Nope. Get your ass down.
The enemy
We need
officer
to use this
has been
momentum
defeated.
to our advantage.
He is simply charging ahead mindlessly. You needn't pay him any heed.
What are you supposed to do?
Cao Cao's army is made of?
Fight by your
How
side.
disappointing! It's Gan Ning, the scoundrel who betrayed Wang Su. Surround and overpower him. Advance.
Y'all gonna do better than that.
We've gotten their attention. Get the detachments to move out. Send their ships out from the east.
Ah! Stop fucking kicking me, bitch. Stop that ice! Ah, dang, that bitch didn't even hit the ground. Harry!
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue
Well,
to
this shit
fight
is getting
without
wicked up here.
complaint. Needing to come
Stop
to
it.
my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Let's beat him, clone!
You are the keystone of our navy, Lord Taimao. Thus, we humbly ask that you remain safe.
Yeah!
Do not worry. I will take the troops of the Central Plains and demonstrate their prowess as an elite naval force. My strength.
Elite naval force? You guys? We are the elite.
The tide of battle is even again. Now it's time to overwhelm them with our might.
Princess, let's go!
Seriously?
To go ashore. Then we will head toward the port.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Do not let them advance! Anyone else looking for a tussle? I can do this all day!
God dang it, Moonbone. Do it.
The enemy officer
Can't do that, but I can see who else is fucking dying out here. Ching Boo's back here getting beat up. Hello, Ching Boo. I'm here.
The enemy officer.
I did not think I'd need to rely on this plan. I guess you never know.
Harry! You're dead.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Oh, dang, don't give up so soon, my guy.
Follow me!
Hold up, John, and I know Joe Yu was over here somewhere. Joe Yu, where are you?
Yeah.
Over getting your ass beat up. Oh!
You've come. There is little to worry about with your
Okay, so
presence
now I
here.
need to figure out how to fucking get back up.
I, Shi Huan, shall take you on.
Hey, wait till I get up there before you start talking shit. Really, I don't know where the okay, really, I don't know where the fuck to go.
That takes care of that. Let us march on.
Hey!
I just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Oh, one guy they done. Nah, come here. Give me all this.
Take this.
Oh. Who the fuck is that made their way over there?
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Hello, loser.
Superb. You never fail to impress me with your feats.
Barry! See, you get to do Barry! But Barry one, not Barry the other.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm gonna do it again.
This will do it. This will do
Alright,
it.
we said not this time. Alright, you doing a little bit too much spinning for me, my guy. Come. Harry! Light it up!
Strike their stronghold from the rear. Launch the ships.
Harry again! Knock his
The
soul
enemy
loose!
officer has been defeated.
Excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
Yes, we shall. And I will do your ass the exact same way I did you before. Over here, you thought you about to do your ass gonna go to sleep too.
Take this.
Ah! You jump through the crowd and hit me with that Mika special. Nah, I'm gonna run now. Alright, you wanna try to run? Barry! Not on my watch, not die!
Nine for you. soldiers of Cao Cao.
Finish.
The enemy officer
Teach you the
has been
meaning of
defeated.
fear.
What the? Enemies from the north!
Harry! Do it.
Keep it up.
Fortune smiles on us. Go! Go! And attack them as one! Take this!
That's it.
Forward march.
Let's just keep on fighting, gang.
We cannot leave our allies in hell. We must assist them immediately. Looking rough.
Somebody gonna have to use Eugene. And when he does,
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
let's rock. Let's go. Do. Fire!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
You better than that.
All my might.
Feel me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Proper strategy can overcome
Oh,
any
man, took him out.
obstacle.
Good. Keep him pushing, gang. I know they say that night is when we're gonna try to hit him with the wind, but right now we ain't gotta worry about the YouTube. Then come.
Got you. Die here.
It don't matter to me which one you niggas jump. I'm burying one of you bitches.
Let's go.
Feel me! And I'm gonna hit you with it again! Now come! Cartoon! One didn't die, but the other one did.
Pull back for now.
No, Eugene, you won't live either! Come on! Let's do it! No!
The enemy officer
I failed
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Let's keep it moving, guys.
Cornered Sai Mao. I will take care of him.
I must say, this was not the outcome I had anticipated.
I bet the fuck you did. And come Sai Mao. Fuck you and fuck you too. Harry!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, where are you at? Oh, somebody slapped this nigga in the water. Come back, fool! Everybody over here is dead. It's like, bro, we just need you to bring your ass back. There you go. Burn that bitch.
Take this.
Your battle shall end with you.
Take this.
You ain't breaking nothing. Damn! But don't worry now.
This will do. Take that.
Yes.
You're no match for me.
Sweep the leg.
I had not expected such fierce resistance. We have been well and truly beaten.
That you have.
Oh, Lord Sai Mao, I will keep these troops busy.
What? Did he just let Lord Sai Mao go? Looks like they were talking. Could it be?
Long guy, what the hell did you do, bitch?
have been victorious in this first battle, but the next will be the decisive one.
Yes.
I am counting on your efforts. Let us head to Chibi.
It's time to go to Chibi.
Will be
I thought we was
decided.
at Chibi, but we up. The hell that was he just did. We got some explaining to do.
Well, Zhou Yu's plan were just as expected. Cao Cao's forces could barely move out there. They ended up sinking like rocks.
Don't get too overconfident, or it might be you sinking next time.
As if I'd ever let that happen.
You two spend every free moment arguing with each other.
Of course.
If you have time to be spouting nonsense, you should use it to prepare for the coming battle.
Yeah, I got it. By the way, where's Huang Gai?
How am I supposed to know? Lord Handong, do you have any ideas?
Huang Gai? Well, he did allow that enemy officer to get away in the last battle. So maybe he doesn't feel like he has the right to celebrate our victory.
I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, we should be getting back.
One guy, we gotta talk. I don't know what you got going on, or why you doing what you doing. We definitely gotta talk, my guy.
From what I have gathered, after fleeing the battlefield, Sai Mao was suspected to be a spy, and was summarily executed by Cao Cao.
Ah, dang,
I
okay.
see. Good work. You may leave.
Sir.
I will make this clear. In the last battle, we were in communication with the enemy officer, Sai Mao. We had planned from the beginning to engage the enemy forces, then wait for the right moment to steal him away from the battle.
Did you really? I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
It is said that to fool the enemy, you must first fool your allies.
Of course.
The only ones who knew about this plan were me, Lord Sun Quan, and Lord Huang Gai, who we had entrusted with the task of contacting Sai Mao. So, Lord Huang Gai, how exactly did Cao Cao become aware of Sai Mao's betrayal? Let me be very clear with you. Lord Huang Gai, I consider you to be the primary suspect in this case.
Wait, Zhou Yu. Why do you believe Huang Gai would do such a thing?
If he has a reason, there is no one who wants to hear it more than me. But I think recent events tell us everything we need to know. Looking back on it now, Lord Huang Gai has acted suspiciously on several occasions recently. He expressed his displeasure with Lord Sun Quan's leadership every chance he had, and treated the Shen Yue the way a king would treat his army. Your heart has strayed from the path of Wu. That is the only conclusion I can draw from all of this, Lord Huang Gai.
I don't know.
Hey, Huang Gai?
I always wondered, what was it that Lord Sun Jian had that I did not? If my ancestors had not been driven from their position of power, would I not be the one to rule Jiangdong? And just when I'd had my fill of taking orders from an impotent runt, I discovered a people of my own who treated me with respect I deserve. What's more, Lord Cao Cao has promised to protect my people and grant me dominion over all of the lands of the Shan Yue. What reason could I possibly have to reject such an offer? Tell me, Zhou Yu.
Lord Huang Gai, you are no longer the man who brought me back from the brink of despair after Sun Ce's death. I think it is safe for us to assume as much. Someone execute this traitor immediately!
Damn!
Lord Zhou Yu, please wait. We are on the edge of a great and decisive battle. Executing Lord Huang Gai now would have dire consequences.
We may be certain of Huang Gai's intent to rebel, but there still is no evidence that he acted on it.
Yeah, so give it some time. For our sake.
Treating such offenses lightly is a crime all its own. However, punishing a man of merit is bound to lower morale among the troops. Give him the lash and lock him away. His fate will be decided after the battle.
One guy, stop playing, bro. Ain't no way in hell you decide to try to switch up. I know that shit ain't true. You talk to him and then I end the episode after that. What you doing, man?
I'm sorry for barging in and making myself at home. A broody, hulking man is hardly the kind of surprise guest people want. I have a great many things I'd like to say. I'm sorry. I didn't come here to bore you with my talk, but I just wanted to see you. And so I found myself here. Would you stay with me? Without asking any questions, just like you did before? Thank you. No matter what happens, know that I will speak nothing but the truth with you. Now, how about we have a drink to better enjoy our mutual silence? We'll let the wine take us where it may. If you join me, I promise you, we shall make this night our most memorable yet. Then, whatever the morrow brings, I will be able to face it without regret.
Now let's talk and see what's going on this way first.
Hey, do you think that's how Huang Gai really feels? I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Neither can I.
He has been a great companion to us all since the days of Lord Sun Jian. Somehow I can't see him growing so arrogant and turning traitor just because the Shen Yue showed him a little respect.
I don't want to believe it either. But now that he has to put those intentions into words, no amount of testimony from us could ever prove his innocence.
You're probably right. But I still trust him. We've been together too long for me to give up on him now.
Exactly. Something's pushing his mind, but you just don't know. Joe, what do you think is going on right now?
It's you. I have nothing more to say on the matter. Even to you, I'm afraid. We cannot lose this battle. The survival of Wu is at stake. It's best that we minimize such grief if we can. Ever since we were children, Sun Ce was a dear friend. I followed him around for nearly my entire life. We played together, we fought together, and we swore to build this kingdom together. I thought that standing behind him in support was my purpose. I always believed it would be that way, until the day I died. But now I am here, leading the vanguard of the Sun clan. I must be the one to clear a path forward for my lord.
Yeah.
No matter what it takes, no matter how lonely I may become, I am oath-bound to fulfill that duty.
All right.
But there are times when that oath starts to feel far too heavy to bear. Listen to me whine. I'm sorry. Push this conversation from your mind. Tomorrow, we will join forces with my lord and take our positions at Chibi. The final battle is upon us at last.
Yep.
You should rest early tonight. If you're fully prepared, there will be no room for regret.
Okay. I do what I can. I don't know about one guy being a bad guy, but
Cao Cao's
do
forces?
what we can. Hey, gang, that right there is the end of an episode, and the next battle will be the Battle of Cherby. The battle to decide everything that we need to decide. Hey, like I always say, you guys, always do something special for somebody. Be something special for somebody. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I see you beautiful people in the next episode of Dynasty Warriors Origin. Peace.